Hi, it's Gary King from PayTruthForward.com. So in the news lately, at least for the last 6 months or longer, you've seen a tremendous amount of things about healthcare. So many people are upset about what's going on in the country with healthcare, so many healthcare issues. And I'm really curious as to why they call it healthcare anyway. To me, it should really be called sickness care. Healthcare is something you do on an ongoing basis when you are not sick. And sick care is what you do when you are sick and you need to go to a doctor or a hospital. So in the series of what if in the near future you were ill, you went to the doctor, and the doctor actually took time to sit down and have a conversation with you to try and determine what's going on with your health. And so in the course of the conversation, the doctor just simply starts asking you questions like, well, I'm just curious, in the last 30 days, how many lies have you told in the last 30 days? We really need to take a look at that. Also, who is it you haven't forgiven in your life, including yourself? I'd like you to look at that and think about who is it in your life that you have not forgiven. And let's see, on a scale of 1 to 10, when you look in the mirror and you look at your face in the mirror, what are you on a scale of 1 to 10? How do you see yourself? Are you a 4? Are you an 8? These three things right here have a tremendous amount to do with your ongoing health and your ability to have a healthy immune system and a healthy constitution. Now, this may seem odd, this may seem strange, and you may be going, oh, come on, you mean a doctor will get to a point where a doctor will actually ask you questions like that? Yeah, absolutely. If you know anything about the placebo effect at all, you know that a mental process like entering into a blind study and taking a sugar pill can cure all kinds of sickness and disease. Well, that's what's called a tell. You learn a lot from things like that. But knowing a lot of things and not practicing them, well, you don't really get a great end result. So think about that. Think about your health in relation to how many lies you tell. Because lies cause stress. Lies also cause guilt. And stress and guilt do not help your immune system function at 100%. Another interesting thing you might want to Google is the no-lie MRI. There's a couple of companies that have MRI machines for the sole purpose of using them as a lie detector. Why? Because they're 99% accurate. Why are they only 99% accurate? Because they haven't studied them long enough to come to 100%. So 5 parts of the human brain light up when you lie, when your head is in an MRI machine. Well, that's interesting. If 5 parts of the human brain light up when you're lying, what parts of the human body are those 5 parts connected to? And what does it do over time? Over time, what happens to your immune system over time when it's constantly incongruent, when constantly you show up incongruent? What does that mean? Well, you do one thing and you say something else. So, what's more important than your health? Is there something more important than your health? Is the acquisition of money more important than your health? I don't think so. Because when you get to the end of this path, the only person that's going with you, the only thing that's going with you is you. That's it. You can't take anything else with you. So remember, there's nothing more important than your character and your health.